Nuke incoming!
Hello YouTube, it's coffeeownsyou here, bringing you the third episode of coffeeownsyou's Cup of M.O.A.B.S. Today I'm bringing you a gameplay of ground war domination on Seatown. I'm using a P90 suppressed rapid fire with scavenger, quick draw and dead silence. My kill streak setup is specialist with assassin, sleight of hand and blind eye. Today I'm going to talk to you about a few more tactics on how to get an M.O.A.B. The first tactic is about the style of play. Play defensively, but play attacking at the same time. What I mean by this is go to a certain point where they're going to be spawning. Don't push too far or put yourself out in the open too much, because you're going to get shot and die, so it will ruin your streak. So kind of sit back a bit. Go to walls where they're going, but don't rush straight towards them because they'll have the upper hand. The next point I have to say about tips on getting to the M.O.A.B. is look at your UAV. Like if someone's calling in a UAV or if someone shoots on the map that appears a red dot, so just look at that, unless you can suppress weapon or assassin. But yeah, just look at that, try and work out where the enemy's going or where they are, just so you can work your way around them. Make sure you're not running into enemies all the time. Another tactic is about white skulls. When your teammates die, you'll see a white skull appear of where they died, so you know an enemy's going to be around there or have a view on that point, so you know not to go there straight away. Next point is about listening to teammates. If you listen to teammates, they'll say where an enemy is maybe, or whereabouts on the map they are spawning, so you know where the enemy is at all times pretty much. I'm going to talk about like weapons now, like different types of weapons and what situations they would be best in. Let's say submachine gun. They're good in close quarters, some are good at medium range, some are even good at long range, but try to engage them in close to medium range because you'll have the most firepower and do the most damage then, so you'll get the best kills out of them. Assault rifles, use them at medium to long range. Try not to get into close range situations as they're harder to control at that range and you're less likely to get the kill if someone has an SMG. If you're using a sniper rifle, try to engage at medium to long range, because close range you don't really stand a chance, as you have like a couple of shots before they've emptied a clip into you. You've not got the most effective out of your weapon, or your weapon isn't most effective, shall I say, at close range. Next one is shotguns. They're only good at close range, not medium or long, so try and use them at your advantage. Go through little passageways, try and get towards the enemy and then kill them when you're close to them. The next one is LMGs. They're good at medium to long range, but at long range you've got to just burst fire. Oh yeah, there's my M.O.A.B. It's one of my quicker ones, so it's all good. Last but not least, the riot shield. You have to be close range. It's not the best weapon to use to get an M.O.A.B, must say. I just can't seem to use one properly. But yeah, as you see in this gameplay, I hang around C quite a bit because I know that's where they're rushing all the time. I've listened to teammates, looked at the UAV, looked out for death skulls. I just played the objective as well, like trying to defend one point, making sure they don't get it. After I get the M.O.A.B, you see me rushing around because I've got it already, so it doesn't really matter for me. But yeah, I always play with the party whenever I get my M.O.A.Bs because they always seem to, well, they always tell me where enemies are if I'm going for one. They always carry, well, they always have UAVs as a kill streak usually, so I can see where enemies are. It just makes it a lot easier to get one. Don't have to always be on the lookout for enemies. Another thing I have to say is about getting a headset. Headsets are really useful. You can hear people coming up behind you if they don't have dead silence. But if you have sit rep, you can hear people with dead silence still, but it just sounds as if they're normal footsteps. But you just get a headset, you can kind of hear where the enemies are coming from, and it just gives you a little advantage over your enemies, so you know where they're coming from and everything. This game is soon coming to a close. Please comment, rate and subscribe if you like this video. Alright, thank you, bye.